Merchants are required to comply with the new method of duty calculation in accordance with the Customs Management and Duties Amendment Act 2012. Her Majesty's Customs took merchants through a new calculation process on Wednesday, March 30th at the Customs headquarters. Customs Commissioner Wade Smith told JTV News merchants who do not comply with the new legislation will face fines or jail time. The new Customs Act, which came into effect on March 7, 2012, has introduced increased penalties for evasion and fraudulent acts.
Well, we're not in the business of imposing fines and penalties, but if for non-compliance, for fraudulent activities, fines will be applied in accordance with the Customs Management and Duties Act. And those fines are very high. The previous act, for example, may have been $5,000 for evasion. Now the fine is $20,000 or 3 times the value of the goods, whichever is greater. In the event that the importer or anyone asks to have their matter settled with customs, which is called compounded, if the matter is compounded before the Customs Department, then there's a fine, no jail time. But if the matter goes before the court, it could result being jail time as well. I think it's a maximum of up to 2 years.
Smith says the new customs duty calculation is based on the purchase cost of the goods less insurance and freight costs, and merchants will save money.
Previously, the duty was calculated based on cost, insurance, and freight. This new legislation is basically for merchants, and merchants basically will be defined in the legislation. And the merchants will be selling goods in an unchanged state. Those are the ones who will qualify for the benefits of this legislation. In that case, duty will be calculated based on the purchase price of the goods, and that's the price that you would pay for the goods at the manufacturer or the store, less the freight charges, and that includes inland freight and ocean freight, and insurance charges as well. The benefit to the merchants, basically the shipment of a container from, let's say, the U.S. mainland from Miami to the BVI might be in the vicinity of around $5,000, $6,000 to ship a container down here. With the duty per container, there could be a savings of approximately $500 per container. So the large importers, there'll be a savings there for them. The smaller importers, once they consolidate their shipment, there will be a savings there for them as well. So it is a substantial savings for merchants.
Customs Commissioner said once there is full compliance with the new legislation, both merchants and consumers will benefit because goods will get to the store shelves in a timelier manner.